I want to delete my MIH account. Sawubona Mzansi, and welcome to this week's update of MIH. For those of you that don't know what MIH is all about, MIH is the first super app of Mzansi. And our vision is to improve your daily lives with our powerful MIH packages. The package that we are going to demonstrate today is the patient profile. Let's jump into MIH to see what's it all about. I've logged into MIH and I'm on the personal home screen. In order to navigate to your patient profile, all you have to do is click on the patient profile tile. Once you do that, it should open up your patient profile if you've registered for it already. If not, you can set up your patient profile. So the patient profile is a place to store your medical records digitally and share it amongst multiple doctors. This is to avoid the tedious process of manually capturing your details every single time you go to the doctor, and for different doctors to do the exact same procedure because they don't have your previous records. So the first tool in the patient profile is your patient details. This has your personal information and also has your medical aid information. If we swipe over, we have our consultation notes. Be shared across multiple doctors. If we swipe over again, we now have our documentation. So this is a place to store all your documents that are generated through multiple medical practices. You can see that I have an X-ray loaded in the test profile. So as a doctor, if I'm using this, I can view previous scans for this specific patient. And I can also download or full screen it. In the patient profile, you can also generate sick notes through MIH itself, and you can generate prescriptions through MIH. Also, along with those two documents that you can generate, if we swipe over one more time, you'll see that we have a claims and statements tool. This tool keeps track of all the claims and statements that were generated by multiple different medical practices, all in your patient profile. So if you have a look, there was a claim that was generated. For myself, and the doctors were Mzansi test doctors. This functionality is only available if you are using the patient manager on the business side of MIH. And that's just one of the powerful tools that we provide to you at MIH. Now let's check out what's new in MIH. If you'd like to update MIH, you can do that through the Google Play Store if you have an Android device, or you can just reload the page if you are using the web app version. I'm on the Play Store now, so I'll just scroll down to the What's New section. And as you can see, we have one new feature, one quality of life improvement, and two bugs that were squashed. Now let's dive into the new features. The new feature that was added is to the Mzansi profile. If we click on that, you'll see now on the top right hand corner that there's a new tool that is loaded to your Mzansi profile. We can swipe over to that and we'll see that we now have a new account settings tool. I know it's a little bit bare bones at the moment, but we will add more features to manage and configure your account to how you would like it. But in the account settings field, we only have one feature that you can select. And this is if you're not happy with MIH and you start thinking to yourself, I want to delete my MIH account. You can do that through the account settings tool. If you are ready to delete your account, you can just click on the red delete account button. A pop-up will appear advising you that once you delete your account, there's no reversing this. Please make sure that you are 100% sure that you would like to delete your account. If you are not ready to delete your account, you can click cancel. But if you would like to delete your account, you can click delete. And all the information connected to you is deleted off the MIH servers. And that's it for our new features. Leave a comment to let me know what other configurations should I add to the account settings tool. Now let's jump into the quality of life improvements this week. This quality of life improvement is in the patient profile that I mentioned earlier. Previously, we had the functionality to delete your patient's profile. Let's have a look at the left-hand side of the screen to see what this looks like. We'll open up the patient profile, click on the edit button, and then you'll see there's a bin icon in the top right-hand corner. This is where you previously would delete your patient profile. And if we have a look at the right-hand side of the screen, we have removed this functionality and consolidated all delete functions into the account settings tool. If we have a look, we'll see that there's no delete button anymore. And that's all the quality of life improvements for this week. Leave a comment to let me know if it makes sense to remove the delete function from the patient profile tile and into the account settings tile. Now let's see what bugs were squashed this week.
Is that any good or not? Yeah, it's pretty good.
The first bug that was squashed is specifically to the business home of MIH. There was two things that we fixed. The first one was in the search bar of your business home, you'll see that it used to read search Mzansi packages. We have now changed this to search MIH packages because that's the new terminology that we are using in MIH. Also, what we've done is that you can't see here, we've made sure that all the tiles are now organized correctly and there's nothing overlapping with each other. I saw with another user using MIH that has a different screen size as mine, the spacing between these tiles were off and some package names overlapped with other package names. So we have now fixed this and this should not be a problem anymore. The next bug that was squashed is to the patient profile and the patient manager. If we have a look at the left hand side, you'll see that when we try to load a document or upload a document to your patient's profile and you tried to click on the add file button, nothing would happen. You were stuck. But if we have a look at the right hand side, you'll see that now when we upload a document and click on the add file button, the file is now loaded to our patient's profile. And that's all the bugs that were squashed in this week's update of MIH. I know this week's update was a little bit short and lacking in features, but we focused a lot of our time on getting the iOS version of MIH up and running. I'll keep you posted on how things are going with that. But in the meantime, like, follow, subscribe, comment, do all those nice things to let the algorithm know that you believe in the vision of MIH. Let's keep working hard, Mzansi.